shop. The nerve, the audacity.
The nerve. The audacity.
Doopy
Doopy freestyle.
Hello.
Yo, is it Doopy
No,
or Duppy?
It's Duppy.
Okay.
Doopy. Oh fuck!
Wait, you actually thought it was Doopy?
Poopty scooped, doopty dooped.
Yeah, that just tells you where we're at right now.
Of course it does. For my friends out there, hello, welcome. My name is Swadik Mayanja. You guys can call me Q. This is another episode of the Everyday Hero show. Once again, back with Tom and Buri, the AKA the FamCast, and we got some fire to talk about.
Yo, this is an emergency pod. This was necessary.
Must.
Yeah.
And we're late to the game, given that it's already Thursday and this shit unfolded on Tuesday, but still.
You're never late when you're talking to Aubrey because something might drop right now. Right now.
Yo, you're not joking. So
I'm excited.
Set the stage for your listeners, or you.
So yeah. So wait. So for y'all, because I'm talking to nurses, I know y'all aren't on that Pusha T.
What do nurses have to say about drinking Smirnoff Ice, though?
They love this. Rose Smirnoff Ice. I just got 10 more fans.
It is rough.
This looks like rosé. It's straight God juice.
It's beautiful. But the stage. Let me set the stage for y'all.
Word.
So, Infrared, Pusha T. Pusha T's new album, Infrared, dropped, Monday?
Last Friday.
Last Friday. I was a little late. Excuse me. Dropped last Friday. On this album, he has, I think, 2 songs?
One song.
No, there's 2 songs that he goes at Drake.
Yeah, one's Exodus. That was from a while back. And then Infrared is his last song on the album. He claps at Drake for having ghostwriters.
Yeah.
Everything we've heard before just takes Drake for having ghostwriters and not making money. And Drake responded pretty much immediately right after with Duppy Freestyle.
Duppy, not Doopy, for y'all that watch the intro.
The audacity. Duppy Freestyle gets funnier after the Pusha T diss. But, so Duppy Freestyle pretty much just shut everything down over the weekend. People were waiting for Pusha T's rebuttal. Mad people were like, Pusha T's career is over.
Who said that? Duppy Freestyle
mad people. And Drake sent an invoice to Good Music for career revival.
But that was, look, all right, if I'm being honest, that was, the hardest, diss on the Duppy Freestyle. That wasn't even part of the Duppy Freestyle, and that was, the
toughest thing.
The toughest thing he did. Duppy's freestyle as a whole, I thought was, not a good diss track at all. It wasn't a good diss beat. It wasn't a good diss track. It didn't have a good opening line. It didn't have good, zingers in it. I don't know. I just wasn't...
I thought it was, smooth Drake explaining you how things were going to go.
Because I was going to say, the thing about Drake is, I don't know why he... I can't imagine Drake making a song that is not going to be able to be played in a radio or club. Yeah. He just doesn't know how
That's how he beats you, though.
And that's a problem.
Because you'll be in the club telling everyone, Pusha won, and then Duppy's going to be the one playing over fucking...
Of course.
The Story of Adidon, bro.
No, that you can't play that anyway. That one was rough. So, yes, this is talking about the Story of Adidon. So, what happened next? Duppy was dropped. The weekend that was quiet. Some people said Pusha T's career was over. And then this week, Pusha T drops probably the hardest hitting diss track I've heard.
Probably since Hit 'Em Up.
I mean, this shit was fucking
Ether,
raw.
Maybe.
Ether might have been more...
But god damn.
Here's the thing. Ether might have had more, bite. But this had better disses.
Yes.
Way better disses.
I
got lots of takes about this track.
This is personal, man. I felt bad for Drake.
I felt way worse for 40. I mean,
No.
If
you got MS, you heard the jokes.
No, here's the thing. I feel like on this track, everything's open game. And
No.
Well, that's open game.
Yeah,
it's open season.
Yeah.
But I mean, 40 didn't do anything. That's why he just got
Produced
roped
the
in.
tracks. He's complicit in the career assassination of Pusha T, but they did not hit.
My thing
did not hit.
My thing is 40 probably doesn't care though, like that he's getting dissed. You know what I mean? Like
Definitely doesn't care.
Like Drake cares way more that.
So why do you feel bad for him? He doesn't care.
Yeah, I guess. I don't feel bad for him. I guess I don't feel bad for him. I guess I'm just like, yo.
He's 6'6".
He just got dragged.
Yeah.
He got dragged into some shit and got ripped.
Yeah.
Well, not dragged. We got wheeled in.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're an asshole. You're probably.
But we're missing
This
like
motherfucker's probably Pusha T's writer.
that was probably the most like controversial.
Wait, the baby thing was the most.
The baby thing was like.
And the blackface.
The blackface
There's
on
and the parents just dragging his parents through the mud too.
No, but
it was just left and right fucking open season.
Drake took a lot of L's, and this explains the difference between Drake and Pusha, because all the beefs Drake's had with, like, so the big beef was Drake and Meek. The problem with Meek is
it's too tough.
Meek wanted to be Drake. Like, Meek wanted big hits and like all that shit.
Okay.
And wanted to be number one in the game.
I'm confused. Where's this going? Please.
Pusha don't want none of that.
Yeah.
Pusha's been hot for decades.
And that's the thing. I feel like Drake has no business stepping into the ring
because
with Meek.
Pusha's got his own lane.
He's got his
Pusha's.
It's like Pusha's like king of the underground Fight Club community, and Drake is like underground like MMA community, and Drake is like world boxer, like that fights in like the Olympics.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like two different worlds. Yeah. If you put an MMA fighter in the ring with like an Olympic boxer, MMA fighter's gonna kick the shit out of that boxer. You know what I mean? It's like
that's a great fuck Tom with the analogies. Yes, that was fire. Wait, no, that makes a lot of sense, and I get it because Pusha T was selling drugs yesterday. I mean, this dude, isn't that his shit?
Yeah.
His whole shit is...
He's been doing coke rap since 1999.
Coke rap and nothing but coke rap.
Dude, can you name rappers that were hot in 1999 that are hot now?
Doing the same thing.
Jay-Z.
DMX is doing crack right now. Who
he
else?
might be sucking dick for it, too.
At this point,
Jay, kinda.
No, Jay's...
That's it. Who else around? That's still popping.
No one.
Still hot. Still dropping albums.
Do you count Diddy? Can you count Diddy?
People came and went.
Can you count Diddy?
But Diddy's not like...
Eminem's trying.
No one waits for Diddy's album to drop.
Nobody waits for that shit.
Yeah, but he's doing other things. He's being Diddy. You know what I mean? It's different. It's a different thing. But the thing is, like, Pusha's a president of good music and drops banger albums, staying in his lane.
But he drops albums every once in a while. But that's the thing. His fans don't care. Like, that's the thing. His fans are always going to be Pusha fans.
Yeah.
Drake fans, they were Katy Perry fans 8 years ago.
So the thing is, Pusha had nothing to lose.
Drake's a pop star. That's what people don't get. Drake's got way more to lose in this fight than Pusha has ever had in his life.
Yeah.
That is so true.
And the thing is all of this just left me, like, let's talk about the baby thing, right?
Yes.
All of this just left me just disappointed in Drake, right? Because I was riding my Drake stock. Like, my Drake stock was high.
Of course.
I was feeling it.
Everyone
I had
was.
no idea. it was about to plummet, right?
You definitely weren't alone.
Who went on Pornhub before this and looked for Drake's baby mama?
Nobody.
So you guys didn't do the research.
You did the research?
You guys did not do the research.
But that's the thing. So if all these allegations are true, right? If he's got this porn star baby mama, if he's got this secret baby, you are hiding a child, which is the best line of that record.
All right. Pause.
God's plan.
That's my thing, dude. Drake is supposed to be this, like, good guy, right? Like, you don't put him in the same category as Pusha because he's playing the good guy role and you like him for it. You can't watch God's Plan music video and not just be cheesing. Like, you're smiling. You're like, he's handing out money. He's smiling. You're feeling good. He only loves his bed and his mama.
Exactly.
And then the question becomes, all right, you only love your bed and your mama. What about your fucking kid? Are you paying child support?
And it's not even that. What's his next song after that? Nice for what?
Nice for what?
Empowering women.
Yeah.
And at the same time.
And I was high on those songs. I was enjoying those songs for what they were and how they made me feel, right?
Yes.
And then
this happens.
Now he's in blackface and he's not paying child support.
Yeah, so we do. All right. I agree 1,000% with what all of you all just said. But the whole child thing, I think, is I don't know. I just feel like that That was what felt to me like Pusha was going too far. And I was like, oh, this is a little much. We don't need to know this.
Why? The kid probably can't even listen to rap yet.
It doesn't matter. I just
How
felt
old
like
is this child supposed to be?
like this was too much.
I think 1 or 2.
It has to
It's
be
just
a
like
year,
a young kid.
2 years. It's like, but that's not the point.
Oh.
The point is, I thought that this
I
was
didn't realize they were
going
that
way
young.
too far.
Well, you thought the kid was a grown ass man?
Nah, I thought they were like a fucking 7-year-old kid somewhere.
Oh.
I thought it. I
Not
didn't
that
realize
serious.
it was that
and
young.
the thing is, and like what everyone's talking about is, Drake was supposed to come out with this clothing line with his son's name behind it
Yeah.
and all of this. So that alone, the fact that this was whole thing was planned and it was most likely going to come out when his album comes out in a month. That all of that tells me that Drake did not care about his kid. He obviously cared about his kid. He just didn't want the fucking world to know he had a kid with a porn star. Do I blame him? No, he's singing to 13-year-olds.
Who?
And porn stars. You can't leave out the porn star community.
Who? Like, how do we know he's not paying child support? How do we like know for sure?
We don't.
Who's done the research on that?
I've heard that he just denies it's his kid.
Yeah. So Push's whole thing was that like he doesn't let anyone want anyone to know that he was hooking up with this porn star. Doesn't want them to know they were together. Like he's embarrassed of their relationship. Is embarrassed that they have a kid together. He's just like ashamed of the whole thing pretty much, and he's like calling him out for that.
Yes.
And the fact that supposedly he's not paying child support. So I'm just saying like, why did no one know that?
See,
the thing is, all of it was on the internet, including that the blackface picture that he found.
So the only thing Drake's responded to as of right now is the blackface.
Yeah.
Right. And what's the response?
He said that it was a clothing line. No, so yeah, the clothes he was wearing was a clothing line, and the reason he had the actual blackface on was because it was a project about how black people are treated in the current culture, which was funny because just the fact that there was no Jim Crow or. I mean, it probably seeped on over into Canada.
No, fuck that.
No, but there was no. That wasn't a culture in
Toronto
Canada.
were like.
Yeah, it just. But yeah, so that's all he answered to. But I'm saying Pusha can't have it both ways. Pusha can't say on one hand he was gonna dedicate his $1 billion clothing line to his son, and say at the same sentence you're not paying for your son's child support. Those two things.
He didn't say any of those things.
He said both of those
He
things.
just said you're hiding a child.
He said you're hiding a child.
Which
your
is
son,
what's happening.
He said
And what
your
is
son.
what do you mean he's dedicating his $1 billion? Like, what do you mean
Apparently
dedicating?
it's named.
It's named after his son.
Yeah, but is any of that money? You can fucking name the fucking Empire State Building after me. Am I getting any money after it?
Of course not. But obviously I'm gonna use my common sensicals over here and think if I was gonna name
I need to never hear you say that word.
Is that a nursing phrase? Common sensicals?
common sensicals.
Put those away.
Stop. If I'm gonna name something after someone I am related to or I care about, obviously that person means a lot to me. Especially if it's Drake starting his own clothing line, being very close to Kanye. He knows what this could be, so he's not gonna name it after some bum for no reason.
All I'm saying is that all of this information that he pulled out for this diss rap was on the internet, and somehow no one else knew about it, or like it wasn't mainstream talked about. So
yeah,
what I'm saying is Pusha T's definitely got interns, because like he also made it clear he was like, I'm not an internet baby, right? So he's got interns, and those interns need to get hired by the fucking Mueller investigation. We need to get them investigating Trump. We need to find Trump in blackface. We need to blast that shit, and then Pusha T needs to write a diss rap that's gonna get him out of office.
I'm all about it.
All Trump supporters do not listen to Trump. Pusha T for sure.
There's no way.
And that naming something after the kid doesn't mean anything.
I don't agree.
Doesn't
I
mean
just
anything.
don't agree.
Hell, Joe Jackson named the Jackson 5 after those kids, still beat their ass to sleep every night.
But he was still making records, right? They were still making records, right? Michael Jackson is now known as the king of pop until
he's
Drake.
not dead.
Until Drake, but so it does. Let's agree to disagree. Moving on from this topic, what I wanted to say about what Drake is going to have to do.
Okay, I agree.
There's very few things Drake can do, and I think on my drive over listening to
I think
this
he's talked to
album,
hitmen before. I think he's had a meeting with some hitmen.
Okay, can we
No.
go back to reality, motherfucker?
No,
please?
I think he's had a conversation.
Who?
How much would it cost? How much would it cost to buy him out of his contract, or just straight up hire someone to make this dude stop being a problem?
You think Drake is thinking about this?
Dude, it's his biggest clothing. Literally, I think that he had probably lost a couple $1 million just off this. Because I think he has to change his album rollout. So what does
this kid... And you think he's using Hitman. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason I can't have conversations with these guys. What are we talking about, Buri? What are we talking about?
Yeah, I think Drake's been hanging out with Cash Money Records for 10 years now. I think this is a real...
picking up some habits.
I'm not saying he's thought about it. I'm just saying he's had a conversation.
Yes.
The conversation's been had.
And you think... Okay, let's disregard that bullshit. But it's on the record. If anything were to pop off, at least we heard it here first.
If Pusha dies, we gotta erase this tape.
Yo, because here's the thing. Here's what I was thinking about earlier today too. Because every like minor problem in your life that you have now, if you were to become a celebrity, it just gets escalated.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So like that's a good point. Like if we were in this situation, right? Imagine us with our friend group in this situation. One of your boys would be like, "Yo, you want me to take him out?" Oh. But like Drake
there would be a conversation.
In the same situation, right? But there's a dude that actually takes people out as part of the conversation. Like
here's a boy that just got out of jail for child trafficking. I mean, human trafficking.
All I'm saying is that like he has people on his phone who murder
Baka not nice. This is Baka's moment.
Yeah.
This is Baka's moment.
All right, you guys are wilding. That's fantasy land to me. I thought the majority of what happens on these diss tracks were just that, diss tracks. Never in my life was I like, oh yeah, Jay-Z's gonna go do this shit to fucking Nas.
Do you remember like that fucking Tupac died? Like,
yes, of course I do, but I feel like that's just past our time. Like our tough guy generation was 50 Cent talking shit.
I thought like the tough guy generation was dead, but then I read an article the other day about like fucking 50-something motherfuckers that got arrested in Rhode Island and Massachusetts that were in an actual biker gang, and then they got arrested with like shit tons of guns and drugs and a rocket launcher, and I was like, oh,
you hear that shit?
Shit still goes down.
Do you hear that? A rocket launcher?
Yeah, like
Baka not nice.
People are still.
He shows up to the shooting range drunk so he can practice his aim when it gets hot in the club, dude.
Times change, but fucking
child traffickers do not. All right, so let's no. So
what can
we all agree? We all agree that Pusha did go too far.
Yes. No.
He did not go too
Tom
far.
seems a little happy about how.
You guys don't have a problem with him going to MS.
No, MS.
I don't have a problem with anything that happened.
That was a great line. Bent over the table.
Dude, I had to look up MS because I got shit confused with the ice bucket challenge.
That's ALS, motherfucker.
Yeah, I got that shit confused.
Yeah.
But hey.
I think if you like, it's whatever. It's a diss track. Like, say whatever you want. I think you should be able to say whatever you want.
As long as it's fire.
As long as like no actions actually happen to like get someone hurt.
Yes, of course.
Like if something actually happened to either Drake or Pusha T, then I would actually be upset. But like if you just want to write diss tracks all day that are really mean and hurtful, fucking do it.
And the dope part about that,
sticks and stones, bro.
That 40 line was when he goes sick.
I know.
Yeah.
Just like 666.
Yeah.
Yo.
I know that was fire. That was.
I think honestly though, my favorite line of the track was at the very last line when he was like, "Oh, you upset, huh?"
Yo.
He's like, "Let me see when you're angry."
Yeah, that new song of his "Upset" did kind of suck.
It's trash.
That was trash. No, but Duppy, right?
Yeah.
I keep thinking Doopy. Duppy was the fire.
Hoopity scoop.
All right, so this is my vision of what's gonna happen. So after listening to J. Cole's album a couple of weeks ago, that 1985 song, I said that is Drake's fucking answer. That's the only way he can make Pusha T. I'm just saying he needs to go at it the educational route. He says, young man, get off the streets, all right? Clean yourself up so maybe you can start making some money. I feel like that's the only way. Anything else, there is no way.
You want Drake to tell Pusha?
I want Drake to tell Pusha to clean up his act.
15 years older than Drake.
Doesn't
and
matter.
He's also president of good music.
That's great, but he's still selling drugs, and that's still what he's talking about.
He hasn't sold drugs in years, dude.
No.
Okay, I listened to that album. And there was a lot of drugs being sold.
He's been rapping about selling drugs for years. He isn't. Yo.
Q is the guy who like takes the songs literally
all day. No. But I still agree with what I think, obviously. But I think that's it. Tell me, honestly.
What
is
his
there
options
any
are?
way? Yeah, any way Drake could come back?
This is option. He comes back with a fire diss track. But here's the thing. What the fuck is he going to talk about?
No, I don't think he comes back with a fire diss track. I think Drake just doesn't have to come back with a fire diss track. I think as long as he keeps making hits, he's gonna be on the radio. And I think as long as he's on the radio, none of this matters.
The only people that he's gonna lose are like the hardcore hip hop fans.
Yeah, so
that's
exactly.
it. And dude, those people.
Bro.
First off,
Yo, and you know what those people are gonna do? They're gonna secretly listen to Drake when they're not around their friends.
And they haven't paid for music literally since 1995.
No, so I love that you just said that because I was at work when Uzi texted me about the fucking beef. So I looked it up, right? And I was like, yo, Pusha T and Drake are going at it. I swear to God, no joke, the entire nurses station, all females, they think Drake's the fucking god, said, who the hell is Pusha T?
Yeah.
You're right, Tom. He does not need to go
He doesn't
back.
have to do
The
anything.
more he fights this, the more he loses.
Because then more people look up his blackface picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Matter of fact, that's what I'm saying. The more he fights, the more he loses. So he either has to A, not do anything, B, get his lawyer out to release mad statements about how this has gone too far. he's never gonna get that hard shit he's been building up. He's been building up this like hard persona for a bit. That's gone.
I don't agree with that. I think
That's
it's very
no.
soft.
After he bodied Meek, he was feeling himself.
Oh, that's fact.
Hanging out with Skepta and chilling out in London. Nah, he was feeling himself. But no, that shit's done.
Yeah.
I think he's got.
I think a lot of that is also just like him trying to just shake that fucking image of himself as like a smiling, Canadian.
Nah, he's a wedding
child
singer.
actor.
Now. He's a wedding singer. He's a wedding singer now. That's what he is.
What does that mean?
Just hold on, we're going home.
Yeah.
He's got to stick to that shit.
People play him at
Huge hits.
You play him at your wedding.
Huge hits. That's what he's going to be doing now. R&B, some nice rap, but he can't be like hard as fuck anymore.
You don't think so?
I don't
What
think
the
so.
fuck are we talking about here?
But like,
Drake just
what's
has
his last hard? I mean, Look Alive. That's a hard song.
Yeah.
Duppy. Back
Duppy's
to back.
not a hard song, dude.
That's a hard song. These motherfuckers.
He started
He
off
got
Duppy
bodied. He got bodied. Before this Adidon shit came out, we thought Pusha T's career was over.
No, motherfuckers who didn't know who Pusha T was thought his career was over.
Which was everybody. No, but the thing is, you guys are right. If Drake does anything to combat this, it makes it louder, which means he loses. But
I don't think he should.
to the fans who actually enjoy this, to the fans who get excited, to the fans who decided to make an emergency podcast because of this, it is a loss. Because I do want to see him go back at it.
Don't forget, here's the thing, because this NBA Finals going on right now. A lot of talk about where LeBron goes in the top 5 all time.
Yes.
And people were starting to talk about where Drake goes because, he just built up several platinum-selling albums. He has a lot of catalog. Where does Drake fit in that all-time rap discussion? If he doesn't say anything to this shit, he's off that shit.
He's off the list.
So you think he has to come back with a track?
He's a pop star. If he's,
You think he has to come back with a diss track?
Shit. 50 Cent would have lost all his endorsement deals
Yeah.
for one diss track.
Yeah.
All right, DMX
fair.
would have done the same shit. These people had no
Yeah, all right, but
sense
that's
in the game.
But
They
that's
would have lost it all for a diss track.
but that's a great question to ask because is your pride in the rap community more important than your status as an overall just star? Like, which one is better?
Well,
Would you rather be 50 Cent or Drake? Right now, obviously Drake.
Yes.
But like,
I don't know. I saw Dun and Thieves.
And it was trash.
can Drake act? Like, is he going to
Of
go?
course he can. Degrassi was fire.
Yeah, but like, is he gonna like go? Is he want to go down that path?
I mean, if he
Honestly,
does,
I can picture him like just doing the Timberlake thing and doing rom-coms.
yeah, no, I'm telling you, Drake is going to win no matter what. You're right; they might take him off of the hard rock rap grind and just leave him as a pop star. But honestly, every fucking hardcore rapper in the world would say, "I wish I could have 10% of what Taylor Swift has, of what Drake has."
This is the difference between pop star and a rap star.
What's the difference?
Pop
Nothing.
stars last like 4 or 5 years, dude. Name a huge pop star from 10 years ago.
Beyonce.
True.
Yeah.
Yes.
Taylor Swift.
Exactly. All of
Taylor Swift
Justin
was-
Timberlake. Fucking
Justin Timberlake.
Timberlake can't sell an album.
Yeah, but he's had one of the best careers of all time.
He went from,
let's pause.
He went to Super Bowl last year.
To actually sucking dick in a box.
I think Timberlake is okay.
Yeah,
I think his last album was a little bit weak.
Of course,
very weak.
It was very weak.
But dude, Jay-Z had a weak album between the one he just dropped. You gotta have there's not every album's not gonna be fire. You know what I mean?
Unless you're Kanye
You gotta have. Nah, I mean, Kanye has development albums that maybe you think are fire as a Kanye fan, but the general public does not.
No, every single one of his albums is critically acclaimed.
Who?
Every single one. Kanye West.
Oh, congratulations.
All right, that brings up a good question that we will circle back to is, are you looking forward to the album that he's about to drop? We will circle back there.
Yes. You consider Kanye West hard rap?
I consider the total package. Yeah.
Okay.
He is a rap star.
Okay, all right.
Kanye West is a rap star.
Because that's a category that you got to set aside from pop star and rapper.
I think he tried to be a pop star around graduation, but after that, I think
I don't think there is this you try to be a pop star. You go between.
You have to.
I think there's such a thing as a separate category of rap star.
Yes.
And I think Drake's been chilling in there for a while.
No, Drake
I think
is a
Kanye
pop star.
found his way.
No. You're right, Tom.
No, I
Tom's
think it's
right.
a separate category. I think he teeters. I think if he plays this wrong, I think you're right that he will go pop star.
You know what's
but I think he's still a rap star.
You know what's the difference between a pop star and a rap star?
What?
A pop star sells out huge stadium arenas, and a rap star is out here at the Comcast Center down in Hartford doing a small outdoor.
No, but then what is Kanye?
Kanye
Arenas.
Arenas.
Jay-Z sells out arenas.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There's
Tom
another
was
category.
Right. Tom, you're right. There's a rap star, and those rap stars are Jay-Z, Kanye, and fucking Drake. Kendrick is close. Is close.
Nah, he's a rap star.
He's a rap star.
Honestly, Big Sean might be a low-level rap star.
All right, no. We might have to end this podcast now.
I think he's on the lower tier of rap star.
No, he rapped giggity. He can't rap giggity.
Yeah, well, can you think of a poppier rapper than Big Sean?
No, you're right. Outside of Drake, no.
Pitbull's not a rapper. Pitbull's a pop star. You just discredited your whole argument.
Hey,
Pitbull a rapper.
Hey,
Dale. Relax. All right, what else we got to talk about this Drake stuff?
Because we got to bounce. Happy birthday, Buri.
Thank you.
Yo, happy birthday, Buri.
Kanye West, his next
Pusha
album.
T definitely won this.
Yeah, of course he won this.
Yeah.
Well, further notice, motherfuckers.
Yeah, TBD.
Yes.
If you this kid, you think you're gonna see Drake a little more often or not?
Who?
Yo, if you're telling me he's 1 year old, he doesn't have any idea this is going on.
Okay, stop. Let's be real. This kid's life is gonna be set because of Drake. What? My mom's a porn star. I don't want to talk about my father. Get the fuck out of here. His father runs the earth right now. Whether he likes his dad or not, Drake's gonna be a part of his life.
Drake made
forever.
the phrase "roll on" cool.
Can you imagine?
No one has used roll-on deodorant since fucking 1990. And
Fact.
he made the phrase roll on cool again.
So yes, I will talk to my father. He might help me get a job or something. Or just give me money because he doesn't want me to write some shit about him. Kanye's next albums?
Yo.
It's going to be fire.
Which one are you
Is it going to be fire?
Which one are you most excited for?
The Kanye solo.
Yeah,
what about
I don't really care about Kid Cudi.
So I think so, because Charlemagne.
Kid Cudi owes me $8 for Need
Go
for
fuck
Speed.
yourself. Go fuck yourself. Charlemagne said that when he went to that interview, he went to Kanye's house and he listened to Tatiana Taylor's album. And
Tiana
he said,
Taylor.
whatever the fuck her name
Tatiana
is.
Taylor.
He said that was the best music he listened to, and not just because of that reason, but she was. I just feel like she has to. It has to be. This is her big moment. Kanye has put his hand on this new lady. So this is her moment. I think her album's going to be fire. And then Nas, because Nas is the most hardest core rapper.
She needs to take that moment and then put it right into fucking Iman Shumpert's hands. That nigga needs to start making shots. It's the NBA Finals. You got to get some minutes.
Iman Shumpert's not in the Cavs.
Yes, he is.
Uzi, is this real? Get the fuck. That's my point.
Wait, what?
This is discredited all day, Tom. Discredited. He's been off the Cavs for like 2 years, bro.
No, if he left, he just got traded this this trade deadline.
It doesn't matter.
Yo, fact checker out there, what we got?
The point is,
He was wrong, dude.
the only point is Tiana Taylor is what I'm most excited for. But Nas, I mean, like when you hear Nas, you think like this is rap. You don't think Nas and think, oh, maybe you think Nas and that's rap.
No, I
so
think
I'm
Nas,
excited for him.
I think I'm gonna catch a nap because those last 2 albums are snooze worthy, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what they are, so you're right. Because I just don't.
The thing about Nas is I've never understood people who...
Actually, Nas' album done on DJ Khaled's album was pretty good.
Yeah, it was. But I never understood people who were like, Nas is my favorite artist of all time.
Yeah, no, that's
Those
impossible.
are hardcore guys that are faking it.
Yeah, they
Yes,
have to fake
dude, it always is. It
Those
always
are guys
is.
that are faking it.
Always,
You can't.
always is.
He can't.
He's not your favorite of all time.
Those
You
are-
like a couple Nas
those are
songs,
guys-
and you like them a lot.
Those are guys
and you
that-
like the same Nas songs everybody else likes. But
Exactly.
he's not your favorite artist
Those
of
are
all time.
Yo, those are the guys that say like classic movies like Casablanca are like their favorite movies of all time. It's like, shut the fuck up. You like every other movie.
Yo, I need to know who you're hanging out with that's also saying Casablanca is their favorite movie and Nas is their favorite artist. That sounds like a fun motherfucker. They are eclectic.
That's exciting shit.
Yo, you guys see Kim Kardashian is hanging out at the White House soon with Trump?
Ooh.
Does that not make more sense than anything else that's happened this year? I feel like that's like
facts.
the only thing that's made sense.
Melania about to come back looking thick.
Yeah, and you want to know the reason she's going there?
For
She's trying to get some
prison reform, dude.
No, but it's she's calling it prison reform, but she's really just trying to get one lady out of prison that's on there on like a strict drug charge.
That's
Yo,
fucking insane.
And she found her off some like fucking video online, and then she tweeted like, "Oh yeah, like it just really hit me. I'm not on my phone all the time, but it just happened to pop up, and I really want to make a difference." And I was just like,
One lady.
She tied it into she was like, material things just don't make me happy
Go fuck
anymore,
yourself.
and I really want to do this.
Yo.
And I was like,
The funniest thing I saw on
That's
Twitter
such
was
bullshit.
The Kardashians really just want more black men out here for themselves. Yo, listen, NBA Finals are happening right now, so the Kardashians are happy. I'm happy.
NBA Finals. All right, we got basically LeBron versus the Golden State Warriors, right?
How do you guys feel?
My apologies to the LeBron supporting cast, but I really don't give a fuck about them.
No.
But here's my question though, because I was having a conversation today where my buddy was like, "Dude, like, I just want Cleveland to win. Fucking hate the whole West Coast. Like, I just can't stand all those teams.
Why
I
does he
can't
hate the
stand
West
Golden State.
Coast?
Just like all the Western Conference
Yes,
teams.
I don't understand
All the Western
that.
Conference.
I don't understand why.
And because I don't know, people. He's a Celtics fan, so like he just hates the Western Conference teams. But I was like, yeah, like I feel you, but I think I just hate LeBron individually
hating LeBron
more
after-
than all of them.
I stopped hitting LeBron after he kicked our ass in 2012, but I'll
Why?
say this.
Why do you not hate LeBron though? Like what?
Because
What?
you gotta appreciate his greatness at some point. But I'll say this. I think Cleveland has a chance. I really do.
Okay, I love that
think
we're talking
Even
Iggy-
minus Kevin Love?
Iggy Iguodala's out for the foreseeable future. Kevin Love is back in.
Oh, he's back.
I think if they hit their threes,
Gotta text my buddy.
if they really try hard and
Oh, Jesus
and
fucking Christ.
and Golden State slips up, I think Golden State will still sweep by 8-4. I really do. They have no goddamn chance. They have no chance. Yo, if I'm Cleveland, I'm booking my flight to Cancun now.
Thank you, God. Yeah, I was worried. I was worried when you go with that bullshit.
Dude, this is the team that won 73 games and then added Kevin Durant.
I just don't even know if I want to watch it. Like, I don't know. I don't want to watch fucking Golden State and Cleveland again.
All right,
for
so
the
I'm
fourth
happy,
year in a row.
So I'm happy we're doing this right now. I want to get you guys on camera, on audio. I want to hear it right now. Your prediction for this finals. I want when they're gonna win. For 3-2. Are they gonna go 5 games? Is it gonna happen a sweep? I want your predictions.
I hope it's
here
a
and
sweep
now.
to get it over as soon as possible.
Beautiful.
I hope it's in 5, and I hope LeBron James wins and Finals MVP.
So
By putting
LeBron's
up
winning,
35, 12, and 12.
Cavs will
no, they're still
win.
going to lose. He's going to win Finals MVP.
and you think that's a possibility?
Yes.
All right, I like those answers. I do.
I think he's going to put up 35, 12, and 14.
So if you
What
don't
does
know,
that mean?
35 points, 12
rebounds, 12 assists, or 14, whatever.
Every game?
Assists,
average.
Average. Which
And
is
I think
insane.
they're still gonna lose.
It's insane. So,
'Cause Kevin Love is
I
their
am
best
the
player.
biggest LeBron fan. If you didn't know, I just am. I think he's like greatness in a ball.
He actually got surgery, so LeBron's nuts actually form around his shit.
So yeah, that's not stubble. That's LeBron's nuts.
Yo, the lens was on the whole time.
It was. No, but yeah. So my prediction is Cavs lose, but they go 6 games. LeBron can't.
Wait, do you think LeBron's staying in Cleveland?
No, he's going to the Sixers.
You think he's going to Sixers?
Yeah, he has to. He wants to win some more.
I think that's done. I think Sixers is done. I think he goes to Houston.
That's
Did you
the
see
worst
that
thing ever.
conspiracy?
Don't do that.
Did you hear the conspiracy? Yeah, we were listening to it, right? The conspiracy that
I want to hear it.
it's like an internal, like they're framing, what's his name for all those Twitter accounts?
Brian Colangelo?
They're framing Colangelo internally in the Sixers organization to push him out so that LeBron comes to the Sixers because he hates Colangelo.
I think LeBron.
I think that's nonsense, but I think it's an awesome theory.
I think LeBron sees what's happening out east with the Celtics, and I think he's scared. And I think he's going to go out west, and he thinks, listen, Houston had a chance. With me there, they definitely have a chance. And if we beat Golden State, then the East is easier.
Yeah, I think that's all bullshit. That's great. I just don't think he's thinking that. I think he's just thinking.
Or he goes to L.A.
I think he's just being simple about it. Like, what's the best opportunity? What's
Yeah.
the best I can win?
What about? I know it's a long shot.
and
but
Durant
you think
in
him
LA?
you think he would go to Houston?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Houston, dude, if he can call Durant and be like, yo, me, you, and L.A. right now.
I don't think they're that kind of.
They're both
friends.
free agents.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's call this. This is bullshit.
Let's call this a
because-
wrap.
Yeah, because there's none of that is happening.
These two got to do some research on Pornhub if you know what I'm talking about. Find Drake's baby mama. Yeah, it's been real. Pusha T won.
All right.
LeBron's going to lose in the finals. And good emergency pod.
Yeah, love the
Great
emergency
emergency
pod.
I'm
Q.
turning 21. Going great.
Plus or
Jesus
minus a number of years.
Finally legal.
He might be 15. He might be 37. We don't know.
Oh, they know. At least in the databases, they know.
I thought you were gonna say in the daylight.
Oh yeah.
All right,
We're done.
We're done. I mean, this is Q's pod. I think he should
Yes,
have the
so
closing remarks.
let's call this shit a wrap. Thank you very much. So do me a favor, y'all. Just do me a favor. So I was doing the math because I'm uploading everything to this podcast, and I found out. Fun fact: I've made 47 podcasts. 48 if you could, if you're listening to this one. And these motherfuckers have been in six different versions of my 47. So please do me a favor and go follow them on SoundCloud or fucking Apple Music, iTunes Podcast. Go listen to them wherever you listen to podcasts because I don't know, they help
We
me
had
out.
Stitcher and Google Play now for the 3 of you fucking motherfuckers that decided you don't have iPhones and
Well, there you go. So go find them, the FamCast. Go listen to them. It's a blast. This is going to be up there as well. Hopefully, maybe. Who knows? We'll find out. And last but not least, like and subscribe. And most importantly, comment down below. Tell me what you feel. Go Cavs, go LeBron, and go fucking Drake.